Boom! What's good, my people? We're back again for another one. This year, the one and only Mystelics vlogs. Welcome to our Mystelics vlogs. Welcome back, my people. We are definitely back again for another vibrations here on this time Saturday edition of the vlogs, guys. I've been getting a number of videos and a number of things that I have to definitely put out, so I'm definitely dropping a Saturday video, guys. Welcome to another Mystelics vlog. Like I said before, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through, and give this video a thumbs up, guys. I would appreciate that right there. And then of course this causes the algorithm to push the videos further and further and further, so definitely right now, guys, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that right there. Anyways, guys, with that said, my battery is blinking, so let me get right into it right there, guys. As you can see, this is something sent by the government, by the cabinet actually, and of course the title of it is Government of Dominica announces extended hours or opening hours for supermarkets, pharmacies, and of course for the gas stations right there. As you can pretty much see in Roseville, Dominica, September 3rd, that was yesterday, the cabinet of course approved amendments to the Environmental Health Services Regulations SRO, I think is and 026 of 2021. That's interesting. Anyway, supermarkets and pharmacies to be open on Sunday from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. So definitely supermarkets can definitely open when it comes down to Sunday. I think last time they pretty much stated that all supermarkets have to be closed, all businesses have to be closed, but they're making provisions for individuals to open up on Sundays as well. When it comes down to Sundays, you hardly find businesses opening on Sundays because a lot of people tend to view Sunday as the day of the Lord's Day. Even if you work on Sundays, you pretty much get double time because people are like, they kind of respect that your time is much more valuable, so to speak, if you go to work on Sundays. So I'm guessing that they are pretty much telling individuals right now that Sundays are definitely open right now when it comes down to supermarkets and gas stations. I think gas stations are always open on Sundays, but of course I guess they're starting to roll back that, and of course allowing gas stations to be open. As you can see, petrol stations to be open on Sunday from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. But I do think that I heard something this morning on the radio station stating that supermarkets, well, gas stations can open from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. effective immediately today. So I think this is a bit outdated when it comes into that situation right there. Pretty much all throughout the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. they're giving the gas stations the ability to open up given the time restriction. That is always a good thing, so more people can actually get gas. But there's also gas problem going on in Dominica right now. But we'll definitely talk about that in a while, guys. Anyways, going back to this thing right there, the public is reminded that opening hours for businesses are Monday to Friday 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. Of course, they gave gas stations the abilities, from what I heard on the radio station today, from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. All nightclubs shall be closed, bars, gaming establishments, and gyms will be closed, so you guys have to gym at your home. Definitely don't forget, guys. Don't say, oh, gym closed so I cannot exercise. No, guys, go and run up outside, up and down the place. When shops and things close, go and run up and down, exercise, do calisthenics, do different things, man. Exercise is a good thing, especially in this present time that we're living in right now. It is a good thing to exercise, guys, to keep the body fit and to also keep you away from the Rona situation, making you able to fight these things much more better. Remember, guys, I always stated before, 78 to 80% of individuals suffering from symptomatic cases of this whole Rona situation is that of obese and overweight individuals right there. So keep that in mind. Anyways, guys, continue right there. The cabinet is considering other amendments to SRO to take effect from Monday, September 6th. So I guess they will always come back to give more information in this regard, like they stated there in the next sentence. The public is encouraged to practice all protective measures to prevent the Rona situation transmitting and what have you, blah blah blah. But guys, keep it real. From our understanding of how this kind of diseases and stuff work, and I'm not telling people to go out there, especially if the science is pretty much saying that people with natural immunity who have acquired this thing based off previous infections, they have a much better robust immune system against this whole thing. And our understanding how back in the day was when there were flus, the chicken pox, all kind of things going around, they would tell people to stay away from individuals, yes, but if you get it, you know, you'll recover and so forth and so forth. On the basis of what is happening right now, guys, do you think that I'm not saying, well, okay, let me just leave that there. My whole gist in the whole thing, guys, boost up your immune system, boost up your vitamin intake, vitamin D, C, and zinc. Anyways, guys, concerning the whole situation with the gas stations right there, guys, we must make mention of a letter by the Dominica Fuel Retailer Association, and this of course is a press statement that they stated right there. The Association of Fuel Retailers in Dominica, across Dominica, hereby advise the general public that they will cease operations from September 3rd, that was yesterday, 2021, at 1 p.m. until further notice. So these are the individuals, a group of gas stations across the island that say, hey, we cease operations from yesterday at 1 p.m. and of course this is why a number of the vehicles and stuff that you saw, actually definitely tune into the reaction. I will be doing a reaction on that today, where you will see a number of vehicles across Roseau waiting for gas or trying to get gas for the few gas stations that were open or did not get the memo right there. Anyways, continue right there, guys, until further notice. So we're not sure exactly when they're going to be opening. But of course, we'll definitely get the memo on this. Actually, so somebody sent me a screenshot of what Shakira stated and said that the protests of these individuals would not work. Really and truly, it would not work, really. Especially you've seen all the vehicles lined up, and all these vehicles lined up waiting for gas and have to spend hours upon hours waiting for gas, and you say it won't work. We will see as more gas stations shut down. Anyways, guys, continue right there. The members have engaged the Ministry of Trade. This is what I was talking about in the reaction video yesterday, guys, talking about a meeting that they actually had with the government, where the government never showed up. They sent the trade minister and of course the PS. Anyways, since July 23rd, 2021, they have been in contact, have been trying to contact the Ministry of the government to look at the plight. Anyways, in an effort to avoid the collapse of this critical industry. This of course is the lifeblood of Dominica. You ain't got no gas, things are gonna shut down. Generators, all kind of things gonna shut down. The vehicles going up and down, people have to walk. People will definitely have to walk when it comes onto these things. So this is pretty much like the battery of Dominica right there. So if they want to play around, let them continue playing around. Anyway, we further notified the Ministry of Trade on August 24th, 2021 that our collapse was imminent, and being an industry which is fully controlled by who and regulated by the government, the intervention was critical and should be done with a matter of urgency. Like I said before, when they announced the whole raising of salaries, guys, that's one of the issues. They raised the salaries without changing anything. The government was still able to get the same thing while the gas stations were getting less. And they make sense on this thing, guys. You have to understand that the gas stations don't make $13. They make sense. They make between 50 to 65 cents every $13. And for people to be getting in anyways, let's continue. And of course, they had a meeting yesterday, but the ministry is still unable to give a time frame when the critical issue can be resolved. This is one of the reasons why the gas stations pretty much shut down around Dominica in 2014, guys. In 2014, brothers and sisters, that was 7 years ago, it was agreed that there would be yearly reviews between the government and the Retailers Association. But this has not occurred, never ever occurred. Anyways, they didn't say that, but they said not occurred since. And because of that, guys, the members have weathered significant financial strain since, and especially from the beginning of this pandemic, with fuel volumes depressed, costs increasing, and margins. All of these things are interesting. Controlled by the government, immovable. Brothers and sisters, it should be noted that the retailers believe that it was imperative that the minimum wage, you see, I just stated that in the video and a while ago, the minimum wage be raised for persons to be able to have a decent standard of living. However, the entire impact needed to be analyzed, and that is one of the things that the government never paid attention to, is the rippling effect. They think it's just raising minimum wage. This is what I'm telling you guys, that the economists and whoever is in charge of the economy of Dominica, these people are not thinking properly at all, because you're raising minimum wage without giving any other sort of incentive for the individuals who will be getting cents per gallon, which means they're gonna get less profit, if any profit at all. I mean, Magwesa, cents you're making on a gallon, while the government makes about $3.25 per gallon. I mean, anyways, let's continue. Anyways, the entire impact needed to be analyzed as to the rippling effect of the productive sectors and how they could be mitigated and remedied, how they could be solved, pretty much. This impact is particularly acute in the fuel sector, where margins are very low. I studied how much a while ago, 50 to 65 cents, guys. The fuel retailers of Dominica can no longer sustain their operations, pay their workers, and secure their stations without a clear process of recovering those costs through their operations, which is entirely government mandated, brothers and sisters. This is why they have a meeting with the government, and the government never showed up in this regard. This is interesting. But anyways, the Ministry of Trade did show up, and of course, government mandated in price profit operations, safety, human resources, and security costs. We stand ready to continue to serve the public once we are able to do so effectively. This is one of the reasons why, this is many reasons why they actually had this thing. You cannot just decide to raise people things and yourself not taking any I don't understand how we working here now. You're raising minimum wage, that's a good thing. But if you're raising minimum wage, you should at least say, okay, we raise minimum wage, let us decrease the amount we take in from them. You take in $3.25 and sometimes even more. I don't understand, how are you thinking there? So it's just one set of people are supposed to bear the blunt of it, unless you willfully do this to try to cripple the people. Guys, what are your thoughts on the whole situation right there? Do you think it's vital what the gas station is doing? Do you think anything will come from this? Definitely look out for the reaction, guys. I'm gonna do a reaction as soon as I finish this video right there, so you guys can definitely take a look at it. But it's interesting. What are your thoughts, man? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. This is very interesting when it comes down to this situation right there. Anyways, guys, this is pretty much all about us for this here Mystelics vlogs. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Definitely subscribe and turn on the post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come for you. So about Mystelics once again, guys, be real. Tell the wicked at people them stop their dirty ways. Greedy people too. Greedy people, man. Wickedness, man. And it's one of the things that you try and I heard that Rubies was trying to say, okay, increase the prices for the people to end up paying more, but the people them struggling. The people struggling. The best way you can remedy this, guys, the best way you can remedy this is that the government takes less. That's the best way. And this is just one industry, you know. The rippling effect will take place across Dominica for the different minimum wage increase that they have done, when nothing in the economy is changing to pretty much incentivize or give people a better chance for them to be able to accelerate within their profit levels or anything like that. This is what the main basis for business anyways. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. Be real, be positive, tell you we can have people, like I said before, stop their dirty ways. But with the most high step as always, guys, definitely stay prayed up. Welcome to our Mystelics vlogs.
One day I will blow. Something we gon' show. Wow, this life is a constant uphill battle, but it's also filled with some beautiful moments.